Oh yeah, what's going on, fam? It's your man Vacay-Jay, and yes, I'm back. We are back live stream. This is a special live stream just for you today with my girl Amy V from Chicago. What's the deal?
What's up, y'all? What's up,
Oh,
y'all?
all
Good to
right, all
be
right.
back.
Yes, good to be back. Yes. So this is a special live. You know, we usually on Fridays, right? Last time we did it Monday, but we had some special things happen this week, right? Special shows
Yeah.
that we love, that we like, and absolutely we want to talk about it today. So definitely before we get started, again, thank you, Amy, for jumping on. And absolutely, you guys already know if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, definitely subscribe to both of our channels, right? Her link is below in the description. See, I did something special for you, A. All right.
Aw.
My sister. All right. Yeah, so yeah, definitely her link is in the subscription. Definitely subscribe to the channel. Definitely hit that notification bell, become part of the notification squad. All right. So when we upload a video or go live, you'll be the first, all right, to know about it. So let's get into it. We're excited. Just today, right? Just today, right? It just came out today,
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Yeah. Yep.
Two shows came out on Disney Plus. So I guess
Yeah.
today is like Disney Plus Day, right? I
Yeah.
guess.
Well, one show premiered today. The other show is just new
Well, you
episode.
know, I like Obi Wan every week. It's like a premiere to me. You know what I mean? But yeah, we had two shows as you see in the thumbnail. Miss Marvel, Obi Wan Kenobi. Okay, so
I'm proud of
gonna.
you.
I'm proud of you too. This is what brothers and sisters do, right? They just get at each other, right? Always trying to get at me. Anyway, Obi Wan Kenobi. We call him Ben. Look at your
Right.
face. Your face went.
Well, basically.
So yes, we're gonna talk about Miss Marvel first, and then we'll get into Obi Wan.
Okay.
All right. Cool. So first off the bat, you know how we do on this channel. If you're new to the channel, if you're new to the stream, just know how we do. We don't go play by play. What we do is we rate it. We talk about three things we like, three things we didn't like, and then we go from there. All right. Those are the rules, Amy. Stick to the rules. You
I
ready?
make no promises.
Lord have mercy, God. You guys
Listen,
pray for us
they
here.
know. They know.
Pray for us here. All right. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, Amy V, Marvel. Oh, before we get started, let's give a shout out to our squad,
Absolutely.
the Marvel Geek
The
Squad.
Marvel Geek
What's
Squad.
up?
What up,
Yeah,
peeps?
absolutely. Y'all
We
should be
love
on, but
y'all.
if y'all ain't on, y'all watching a replay, salute to y'all. All right.
Love y'all.
So, Amy, scale of 1 to 10, what do you rate Miss Marvel?
This first episode,
Yeah.
I give it an 8.
Okay.
Solid 8. It was a
Give
good
it an 8.
episode.
All right.
We-
All
we
right.
kick
So,
off, you know,
yeah, go ahead.
I liked that they started it with the weekend song. You know, it
Right.
kinda, at first I had to like, you know,
Remember?
I'm old because my mind went to Aha's "Take on Me," and I'm like, wait a minute, this shouldn't be in the '80s.
No.
What's happening?
No.
And I was like, oh yeah, no, it's the weekend. So then I got
Yeah,
yeah.
no doubt. Okay.
So that was
So,
cool.
you said what?
I said
8?
that was cool.
8, right? I'm
Yeah,
writing
give
it
it
down.
eight.
You rated 8. So, what do you think about, before we get into what you like, didn't like? Because I'll give it a 7, and I'll tell
Okay.
you why. But what did you think about the cinematography, the artwork? I mean, it was very colorful. Like, phew.
Very colorful.
Talk about that.
I think it really mirrored with her being young.
Yeah,
So it wasn't dark, it wasn't old, it was colorful, it was jovial.
yeah,
I liked, you know, the cinematography, which they've been giving us cinema quality shows.
yeah,
So, you know, the continuity of that, you know, that's consistent. So the cinematography was good. I love the artwork.
yeah.
I like how they did the comics. I like how they, when she was like having her ideas or her thoughts, how they sketched everything out or played it out, and you know, it was very fun and very upbeat. It had a different tone than some of the other Marvel shows.
Yep.
Again, because they're young, so I thought it came together really well.
Yeah. I mean, again, this is phase 4. We're going to the next phase, guys. So all you Marvel diehard fans, like myself, like Amy, you know, we're used to, you know, the Captain Americas, the Iron Mans, and all this and that, and they were mature people, they were grown folks. So now we get into the next phase.
Right.
We're trying to reach a younger audience, and I believe that this right here, this is the beginning.
Absolutely.
Like seriously, like
Absolutely.
personally, I rated it 7, and I love the cinematography. But let's go into the 3 things you liked.
Oh, what was the things I liked? I liked, again, that it was colorful, like, that whole presentation of that.
Yeah.
I liked that they, chose a different ethnicity for this character. I
Mm-hmm.
like that, they are Pakistani, the Muslim background. I like that.
Yeah.
So I like the diversity,
Yeah.
that's happening. So I appreciated that. And yeah, I liked, again, the music. I like the musical selections that they chose. I did like the way they introduced her power.
Okay.
Right. So it wasn't, it was different because we had talked about this before, some of the controversy around them changing her power and, changing the origin story a little bit of where her
Mm-hmm.
power comes from.
Yeah.
Um, I think there's there's going to be some family history to it.
Yeah.
Why that bracelet, why it was in their attic, that whole thing. So I like that it wasn't 100% identical to the comics.
Right.
They spiced it up, spruced it up a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
made it relatable to this generation.
Right.
Because this generation, most of them haven't read the books, haven't seen some of the older cartoons, so this is
Mm-hmm.
their introduction to it. So I thought it was a great way to do that.
Absolutely. Okay. Yeah. So, man, it's a whole lot. It's a whole lot. So let me go through a little bit of it. I know we don't do play by play, but let me go through a
Right.
little bit of it, right? So for those that haven't seen it yet, those that don't know, like, Miss Marvel comic book, I believe the creator said they came out in 2012 or something
Mhm.
like that, right? So it's been around for a little bit, but it's Kamala Khan, and she's out in Jersey City, New Jersey. For those that don't know, Jersey City is right across from Manhattan. You go through the tunnel, right across from Manhattan, boom, Jersey City, Hoboken. I know all that. That's my old stomping ground, right?
Right.
So, Jersey City, and she's with her Pakistani family, right? You got Abu, that's dad, and you got
Hmm.
the mama, and you got the brothers, and they're a nice family. Nice family, traditional. Mama's definitely traditional. She's trying to keep her out of trouble, not trying to have wearing like
Like
tight
clothes.
outfits, and
Right.
yeah, she's trying to keep her good, trying to keep her clean, but she is a very good but troublesome young lady, right? Because of her imagination. She's in the stars. Like,
Hmm.
I'm I was laughing about her driver's test, right? And she's in the car and she's like, "Okay, go," and then she backs up and hits the
Oh.
uh, the guy that's testing his car. It's like, wow, bro. Like, if you can do the worst thing, but do that, right? But she's in a fantasy world, and again, she's a dreamer.
Right.
You know what stood out to me?
What?
She is a YouTuber,
Yeah.
because that first 2-3 minutes, she did the whole. I think she said episode 10.
But
She
yeah.
loves Captain Marvel,
Yeah. She's a lot.
and she's like, yeah, Captain Marvel punched Thanos and this and that, and not other no other superhero did that. And she's like, nothing against you guys, you know what I'm saying? But she really loves Captain
Captain
Marvel,
Marvel.
you know what I'm
Right.
saying? So one thing about that is that she wants to be a superhero, but there's nobody she can really identify with, right? As far as being a brown girl that saves the world,
So
right?
that kind of mirrors Hawkeye, right?
Okay.
How she kind of, it's a little different, but having that, seeing Hawkeye, and so now she has idolized him and want to
Hmm.
be like him. So we're kind of seeing that similarity there.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. But she loves Avengers. She loves the Avengers.
Hmm.
But she really loves Captain Marvel. I mean, to the point that she's trying to dress up like her for this
Avenger
big,
Con.
huge event, Avengers Con, Adventure Con, right? So I thought it was funny but cute that her parents went all out. You know, she asked about it. She's like, "Can I go?" He's like, "We'll talk about it, whatever, whatever." And then she went ahead and created a Hulk costume for her, which was like super huge, a big dress. And then Dad came in, green face,
Right.
similar outfit.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
It just dawned on me. Like,
yeah,
so remember she says there is no big Hulk, little Hulk, right?
yeah.
But there is Hulk and She-Hulk. So technically, had she worn her mom's
Yeah.
costume, she would have
Okay.
been She-Hulk. So that was kind of like a little
Okay.
ode to what's coming.
Yeah. I get you. I'm with you on that. You got Big Hulk, which is Dad, and then she's Little Hulk,
Right.
and she's a female. Got you. But she was like, I don't, you guys are so embarrassed. You know how kids are. They're just like, they want to go by themselves. This is her and Bruno's thing. Bruno's her best friend.
You don't talk
Might be a
about,
little love interest.
you don't talk
Maybe.
about Bruno.
Oh, here we go. Oh, terrible. What am I going to do with this girl? So anyway, as we talk about Bruno, all right, get out of here with that one. We don't talk about anyway. So, so Bruno's the best friend. Come to find out, he's like a little genius himself, a little inventor.
Right.
He hooks the family up with what's it called, Zuzu or Zulu or whatever it was,
Okay,
some
yeah.
type of system where he could turn on the TV, turn off the lights. It's sort of like Amazon. I'm not gonna say her name because then she's gonna turn on.
Start talking.
Right? She's gonna start talking to me. So he creates this whole system and has cameras all over the house and the whole nine. Right? So what happens? She wants to go to this Avenger Con. They get upset because she's like, it's so embarrassing. I don't want to go with you guys. I said, well, if your dad can't go with you, you can't go. So they're having problems with the Zuzu or Zulu, whatever it is. And she gets an idea. She said, well, if I can't go, then I'm going to make it seem like whatever. So she comes up with a plan with Bruno, which is an elaborate plan, right? I mean,
down to the time, down to
right.
the second.
She's flipping on trees, coming down, jumping
Right.
on the bikes, jumping off the bridge, on the bikes, onto the bus. Crazy, right?
Crazy.
So it doesn't go as planned, except she does get out the house. She breaks the tree, right? They try to get on the bus with the bikes.
She lost
They don't
her
get on
life.
top of the bus. Right. She loses the bike. Like, this is back-to-back craziness. But when finishing her outfit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Remember, her grandma from Pakistan sent a box.
Mm-hmm.
That's the key that we can't forget. Sent
Right.
a box of like jewelry and stuff like that, right? And then there was this bracelet in there. And she was like, oh, this is cool. And the mom looked at it and was like, that's just junk. And she took it away and threw it in the basement. So Kamala, she went down the basement to kind of finish her outfit or whatever as Captain Marvel, because she wanted to be Captain Marvel, right? And she found that bracelet and she took it with her. So Bruno created these gloves, glow-in-the-dark gloves, to be like her, this is different, whatever. So she went to the bathroom to finish getting dressed because they're going to do the whole competition, who's the best looking Captain Marvel.
Marvel. Yep.
And we see, what's the name here? I wrote it down. I took notes.
I
You know what I'm
see.
saying?
I see.
Took notes.
You mean business?
Yeah. Zoe had a little skimpy outfit on, and it was a possibility that she was going to win because, she looked more like Captain Marvel as opposed to Kamala. So Kamala goes to the bathroom, and she puts the outfit together. She puts on the bracelet, right? Well, no, she doesn't put on a bracelet yet.
She put on a bracelet in the.
But she was about to hit the stage.
Yeah.
Right? So she forgets the gloves in the bathroom. She's like, oh, where's the gloves? It's in the bathroom. Okay, cool. Forget about it. You got to go on stage. She puts the bracelet on, and then all of a sudden, this whole big, like, cosmic sphere comes all in her body or whatever, right? So she goes on stage, but before she did that, did you see when she fell back?
Yeah.
And she went into
But
this.
she didn't go nowhere. She
Right.
didn't actually go anywhere.
Right. But did you see when she went back and then there was all those people there? What do you think that was?
So she had to have gone. I don't want to say it's the dark the dark. It's not the dark dimension, so it's not that.
No,
Not that.
not
But
with this
she,
kid show.
it was like she just, I don't know, the absorbed the power, or like the her reaction to, I guess the power, I guess being absorbed into her rather. I don't really know. I gotta go back and look at it. I watched it once.
Okay, right. So when she went back, she fell back.
Right.
There was beings behind on the side of her. I believe
Oh, her
that
ancestors.
was her version of the ancestral plane.
Yep. I just said that. Yep. Her ancestors. Yep. You're right.
Ancestral plane, because it
Yep.
came from her grandma, and those are all the people.
That's so smart.
I mean, it was also purple too, just like Black Panther and all of that, ancestral plane. So I was like, ancestral plane. So she didn't know what was going on. She was like,
And
this,
they
yeah.
mentioned the ancestral plane in Moon Knight. They're not connected, but everything in
Everything's connected.
Everything's connected.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. So she went to the ancestral plane, came back. She was like, "Did you see that?" He's like, "Nah, get up on stage." So she went up on stage, went to the middle of the stage, and she's like, all the flashing lights, messing around with her, and then she just like shot this crystal purple thing across, and everybody ducked like, "Oh shoot!" Right?
Yeah.
And then she started blasting, blah blah. Boom! Hit the what she hit?
Ant-Man
Ant-Man head, big Ant-Man, big Ant-Man head, and it was like, yeah, they cheered on because they never seen that. It's like it's hard to follow that,
Right.
So her powers were revealed right there, and then the Ant-Man head fell, rolled across the room. Zoe comes and is like, "Hey, how'd you do that? Can I book you for like parties and stuff like that?"
Right.
Right? And
Trying
the
to
next thing you
hire
know, right? And the next thing you know, the Ant-Man head hits the wall.
Knocks
The-
down Thor's hammer.
Those hammers swung.
Swinging.
And she's like, "Get out of the way." Swung and caught up Zoe. She went back and forth. And then it finally hit like the wall. And then Zoe's about to fall. And then she stretched out her hand and like broke her fall.
Yep.
And she was like, "Yo."
It was wild.
And Bruni was like, "Yo, we gotta go." So they left,
It was wild.
right? Finally went back to the house, to the crib, try to sneak back up because the branch broke. So she couldn't climb up the
right.
tree and go back in. Right? So Bruno was like, "All right," they on the porch trying to get up and couldn't get up. And then she took a step and like some purple thing helped her step up. He was like, "Did that come out of your foot?" Right? So she goes up. She's like, "Don't tell nobody." He's like, "I ain't gonna tell nobody." She goes in the room. Mom is sitting there like, "Kamala, what you doing, man?" You know what I'm saying? Caught her red-handed. And then, she was like, "Yo, I know your head is in the clouds. Who do you want to be? Like, you want to be like a regular person? You want to be in the cosmos, cosmic, whatever, right?" And she was like disappointed, laid on the bed. She looked at her hand; it was all like crystally. She was like, "I'm gonna be a cosmic person." You know what I'm saying? Boom, right? And that's the end, which is cool. Right?
So
For the first
did you
episode.
see the post-credit scene?
I did. I have that in credit screen written down. So
makes
yeah, I guess they. Yeah, you know how we do. Yeah, I'm a good student.
That's it.
So the lady gets I guess a text, and it's Kamala showing her powers at that party, right? Who do you think that was? Who do you think those people were?
I have no idea. I've been trying to think, to figure out like who that was, but I don't think she got a text. I think it was. I think it's a viral video. I
Okay.
think somebody just sent her like the viral video because of course people
Okay.
get recording like crazy. But
Yeah.
I don't know because dude, he's like, bring her here. My mind, because I know like in the comic books, Miss Marvel is connected to Reed Richards.
Okay.
So my mind was kind of like, maybe it could be Reed, but I'm like, they introduced Reed in Multiverse of Madness, which that could be a variant. So I'm like, possibly Reed Richards, maybe.
Nah, I don't think so.
But then it was like kind of villainous. So I'm like, this person feels like a villain. So I don't know. We'll see.
I don't think it's a villain. I mean, they maybe just bringing in like they ain't say the word yet. Mutants, right? Collecting people and bringing them in. Maybe to join the force, maybe to do this and that. But these are total like unfamiliar people that we've never seen before, but they work for a higher power, right? So he's like, yo, bring her in. You know what I'm saying? Bring her in. Okay, it's gonna be that easy to bring her in. We'll see. All right. So yeah, again, I rated a 7 because it's a great introduction. I love the artwork. I love the digital art on the walls and everything they did. It was dope. I actually like it. You know what I'm saying? Cute little girl. She, like I was telling you earlier, like she actually loves Marvel for real. Like the actress loves Marvel for real. So it's like she became Miss Marvel herself to be the brown girl from Jersey City to save the world. And Bruno's like, listen, you Kamala Khan. You know, if you're going to save the world, you're going to save the world. And he was like, googly eyes, come here. But I got something for you. Yeah.
Almost not quite.
Yeah, so I like it.
It was a great. It was a great introductory episode for sure.
Yes.
Great way to introduce the series, introduce the character.
Yeah.
You know, even the little post-credit scene. It wasn't like a big cliffhanger, but something, you know, to bring you back to figure out, okay, who's that dude? What is happening?
Right.
You know, definitely a great start, great kickoff.
Right. Yeah, I like the fact that yes, they are Pakistani. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole different take, and I like how they're doing it. I even like, you know, the Pakistani rapping in the credits. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I was bobbing my head too. I was like, oh shoot, all right. They're bringing that, you know, that fire, that youth, right? So
let's do it.
I like it. Guys, if you're watching, definitely give me your rating, scale of 1 to 10, what you think about Miss Marvel, first episode. And looks like we're going to cover this going forward. Well, it's probably going to be 6 episodes too, right?
More
so, yeah, so we'll get into it. All right, I like it. Good stuff. Okay, let's talk about Obi Wan
Kenobi.
You are dead to me, Obi Wan. All right. So let's talk about it. So what do you rate episode 4 of Obi Wan Kenobi?
I mean, we got some gunfights.
Yes.
We got, you know, I've been like 10 because I've been like.
You sure have.
About it. 10. But now that I kind of came down off my COVID high.
Yeah.
Yeah, this episode was like an 8.5.
Okay.
Like 8.5. It was good though. It was good.
I'm gonna rate it a 9.5.
Okay.
I'm gonna rate it a 9.5. Okay. What I rated last time, like 8,
yeah,
like 9,
8. Yeah,
something like that. I'm gonna rate it a 9.5.
Okay, come on, 9.5. Why? Why was?
I'm gonna rate it 9.5 because I actually get some action from my man Obi Wan Kenobi. There was some great fight scenes, like seriously, even the third sister. I like what she was doing when the Starfighters came. She was throwing the whole. I was like, she's dope. But I like how Obi-Wan was using more of the Force in this.
He was.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he did get burnt.
How he drowned those.
I like the beginning. The beginning when both of them was in the water trying to get healed. That was dope. And they both was having nightmares and thinking about each other. That was a dope beginning. Right? Dope. Yeah. That was a dope beginning. So I like it also
because you reminded me of that. Because of that, I'm gonna change my rating to a 9.
Okay.
That was dope.
Yeah, that was dope, right? Yeah, so that beginning was dope. We find out that the lady that's helping them, her name is Tala, okay? And we find out that possibly she was down with the Empire, and then she got down with the rebellion, or she was just acting like it. You know what I'm saying? No, but she knew a lot.
Well, she was because she was. You know, the third sister was like, you know, you gave up this life, you know, to save them, and she was like, this was never my life. Like,
right.
This was never for me. So I think she was, and it never felt right.
Yeah.
So, you know, becoming a spy or, you know, trading or whatever, you know, just was like the right thing to do.
It was sort of like the stormtrooper, the black stormtrooper. Remember that?
Yeah.
And he was like, it just don't feel right. Right. Same thing.
So gotcha. I didn't look at the credits to verify. So I'm gonna ask you, was that O'Shea Jackson Jr.?
I was getting to that. Send my
Okay.
notes. Send my notes,
I
okay?
was like, come on, bro.
Send my notes. Let me get the notes together. All right. So we talked about Ben waking up, Vader, both of them in the capsule, healing, right? And yeah, it's O'Shea Jackson Jr., Ice Cube's son. Yes, he's coming
Come
through.
on here.
Yeah, salute for real. I was like, oh, they got my man right there. You know, shout out to everybody that watched Swagger. I don't think anybody watched Swagger, but hey, I liked it. Okay, but he was the coach in there.
In these Hollywood streets.
Yeah, he's doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? O'Shea, all right. So he did his thing, and he was like, listen, I'll help you. You know what I'm saying? I'll help you because they did this and did that and whatever.
Yeah.
So he was willing to help, which was cool. I like the fact that, like I said in our last stream, they made Obi-Wan look real weak, right? But then after this whole incident, and he was going to get Leia, he just got stronger and stronger. He's holding back the glass with the Force.
Yeah.
He's blocking, you know, the whole laser,
Yeah.
the whole whatever coming at him. He's using it to close the door, lock the door. I mean, he's doing all types of stuff. Like he went all out.
And even
Yeah.
how he played, you know, when the stormtroopers were getting close to him,
Yeah.
he used the Force to distract them by throwing the sound
Yes.
behind them. So, like, yeah.
I think that he it feels like he knows he has it, but he's not as confident as he needs to be. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said last time,
Wow.
he hasn't been using it in a while.
Yeah.
But for him to be like, and then something over there, he's like, oh, I could do that? I forgot I could do that. You know, that's how he looked. He rediscovering the Force for himself.
Right.
You know? So I thought it was dope.
Definitely good episode. And the tracker at the end. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, because at first I was trying to figure out when, how, where, because she didn't encounter Obi-Wan to put anything on him. Like, where's this tracker? Freaking Leia's toy.
Right, little droid.
You
remember when the droid came out and tried to attack her? She was like, I used to have a droid like this. Remember? Boom.
Yeah.
At first I thought it was on the ship. But then I'm like,
yeah,
nah.
at first I did too. It's like, it didn't make sense.
It's not on the ship.
Because it hit the other dude.
Right.
So I was like,
it hit Wade. I remember Wade specifically. She was like, Wade! And boom, he's dead. Good job. But yeah, that was the twist at the end that we didn't know about. Even, you know, the second brother or whoever he is, he was like, I'm gonna tell Darth Vader.
I think third sister's gonna kill that dude.
Well, she killed the other dude. I think she's gonna kill him too.
I think she's gonna kill that dude.
She's gonna kill everybody that gets in her way. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I thought I can't front. I was hoping he wouldn't, but I've learned from watching many of the shows not to get attached to any character.
Right.
I thought Darth Vader was about to take sis out.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
I thought we all thought that.
We got you for 4 episodes.
You failed me, you know, bro. I was like, it's a wrap for you. You ain't coming back next episode. And she's like, yeah. And then she's like, all right, you may speak, but I'm gonna keep you in the air.
Right.
She's like, I put a track on him, man. It's like, oh, I underestimated you. Like, he just believed her. He put a track. Oh, okay, come on down. Talk to me. I underestimated you.
Okay.
And then he was like, you sure it's on there, son? Because, you know, we had Obi-Wan, we had Ben, then we lost him. We had Ben, then we lost him again. It's like, he keeps getting away. And I like the little moment that Leia and Ben had when they was on the ship. You know, she put her hand, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you came and rescued me. She was trying to make me believe that there was no hope, you know? And, when she's trying to get that information from Leia. Remember that?
Yeah, like she was not giving up nothing, nobody, even after, you know, she thought Obi-Wan was dead. You know, I gotta give it to Leia. She was solid. She was loyal.
I like the little lines that Leia they give her. She's like, "Is this a staring contest?" And she was like, ah. So Leia, she knows what she has. She knows she's powerful. Like she's powerful than this. Like seriously, like she knows she's dope. So, yeah, it was a okay. You rated it already? You said 9.
Yeah, I went up to a 9. Yeah,
You went up to a 9, and I said 9.5.
You said 9.5.
Cause that the fight scenes were dope.
Yeah, they were.
The fight scenes were dope.
Fight scenes were dope.
And even Tala or whatever, like she can handle hers. Like she
Absolutely.
beating dudes and troops and like
It was like you're either lying for me or you're lying to me. Oh,
right.
okay.
She's like, we gotta get her name right. Reva.
The third sister.
Everybody like the third sister. I told somebody earlier. I was like, "What's her name?" He's like, "The third sister." I was like, "All right, right." So she's like, "Why don't you just admit you're a spy?" She was like, "I am a spy."
Right, I am.
She's like, It's like I've been a spy for all this time for you. Trying to fool her. You know what I'm saying? So
Crazy.
I'm glad she didn't die because I want to see more of Tyler and the whole deal and the whole 9.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it was a good episode to me. You know, more fight scenes. I need more of that.
What's the name of? And I don't know why it's escaping me. Where Leia is from? What is the name of that?
Man, you got me on that. I was trying to remember her father's name, Maya Ardalus.
Because I think we're going to see the demise of that place.
Possibly.
Like, they're gonna burn that place down. Like, you know,
possibly.
Like track a situation. She's going home. But I'm curious because I'm wondering. I'm trying to remember all of the other movies. I don't think at this point Darth Vader knows that that's his daughter.
Well, he doesn't even know that both of them were born.
Well, he knew. Correct me if I'm wrong. He knew she was pregnant.
He did, but he didn't know what happened to her.
Yeah, so
He know whether she died or alive after that. I mean, after that whole almost getting burned by molten lava, he ain't thinking about nothing right now.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think which episode. Of course, we know from the original episode. What would it be? 5. Return of the Jedi, where he reveals to Luke that he's your father, that he's his father.
Yeah, we'll discover that.
But I'm trying to think in episode.
It was never shown when he found out. It was never shown, and we may see that here, either season 1 or maybe season 2. You know what I'm saying? Either season 1 or season 2, because as we get in the backdrop of Obi Wan, we get in the backdrop of Leia, and we also get a little backdrop of, Luke. But we're gonna find out. It's like 2 stories in one, 4 stories in one, but really 2 main stories. 2 main stories is Obi Wan and Darth Vader. There's a whole backdrop
of that
30 years that we need to know. How did we get to this point?
Yeah.
How the heck like if you watch Star Wars again right now, not as a kid. As a kid, it's like, oh yeah, you fascinated by the lightsaber. But if you watch it now, you're like, why is Darth Vader after Ben? You know what I'm saying? We don't know. Like, why is he chasing after this old man? Obi-Wan.
Well, yeah. Well, we know. Yeah.
We know now.
Yeah.
But I'm saying when they first came out with the first 3, we didn't know nothing. We're like, why is he chasing after this old man? Why are you chasing? What is the problem, Darth Vader? Why you got some problem? You need to go see a psychologist, like a therapist. Like, what's going on, man? Why you so angry, man? And now we see why.
Yeah. And even like, I'm enjoying seeing, we get this story of like his ascension to power, almost, because we see, of course we know what happened to Anakin and all that, but now we really kind of see his full transition now, into becoming Darth Vader. So to your point, it's a lot of different storylines happening.
It's a lot that we need to know.
Yeah.
Why this? Why that? When did he discover that? Luke and Leia was his children.
Yes, right.
And then we know what happened to Ben. We already know what happened to Ben. Yeah. Star Wars 1, New Hope. We know what happened to Ben. Yeah. But it's like, there's a whole big gap that's like they can fill and create and
tell whatever story.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the beauty of it.
So I'm feeling that. I'm definitely feeling that. Yeah, so scale of 1 to 10, you say 9, I say 9.5. I think it's going to get even bigger.
Oh, it has to.
It's about to turn up. Remember he walked through there and he saw the tomb?
Yeah.
I'm thinking that's all Jedi people.
It has to be because the Jedis are extinct, so to speak. So that's why people are like, nobody's seen Jedi.
Yeah. So come to find out, they're not. Because all those people, including the child, Jedi, the Force is with them. So they frozen. Similar to what we saw in Empire Strike Back when they froze Han Solo.
Touche.
You know what I'm saying? Except they just updated the freezing process and makes it look like they're just frozen like this in the big capsule. So they're collecting Jedis. And I believe they're collecting them, if I want to take it even further, I believe they're collecting them so they can turn them and create an army of Sith to the dark side.
Okay, so which makes sense, going to episodes 4, 5, and 6.
Yes.
So building the Sith armor, absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? We put it all together. You know what I mean?
It'll make it make sense.
Right. So it's a whole lot. It's a whole lot. Obi-Wan. I wonder, again, they can create anything. We got this big hole right here.
Yeah.
I wonder, with them getting close, Leia, Ben, I wonder if he teaches her the Force, like how to use the Force. She already knows he has it, but I don't think she knows it's the Force. But she knows about the Force.
Because I think he will, and the reason being is he was already asking, like, it's time, for him to train Luke.
Yeah.
And that kind of further leads me, to my theory that we won't get much of Luke in this
No, we're not
series. So I think he is going to. He got to teach somebody. So yeah.
The great part about it is that Leia knows she has it. She knows she's special. She really does, and it's like, wow, because that's why I want to see a little bit of Luke, because I want to see, as a child, did he know the same way that Leia knows? You know what I'm saying? Did he have an idea? Did he have a feeling like, yo, there's something different about me? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I can move this red vine right here into my mouth. You know what I'm saying?
It'll be interesting to see that, because they're twins, but they're growing up totally different. Totally different environments. Like, she's growing up royalty.
Yeah.
She's Princess Leia. And he's essentially growing up in the slums.
On a farm.
Whatever. Same
in the slums. Luke in the ghetto.
Right, Luke in the hood. You know what I'm saying? But
Luke in the hood.
It's different.
I got you.
Yeah.
Well, they had to separate them
to
hide them. It's easier to hide them that way.
Yeah.
And that was all. That's probably why. Okay. It's all piecing together now. He wants to kill Ben, but Ben knows what happened to the kids. Right now, Darth Vader wants to just get revenge on Ben for
that's what I'm saying. I don't even think that's on his mind.
That's not on his mind right now. But some way, somehow, all I got to do is do this.
Yeah. No, but you know what? It's like the more we talk about this, the more we don't talk about this.
Yeah.
I think nothing is accidental. Remember when they were on that truck and they were hiding?
Yeah.
And he made that reference to Leia looking just like her mother?
Yes.
Darth Vader hasn't seen Leia yet.
Right.
So I think when he sees her,
he's gonna know.
That's when he's gonna piece that together. You look like your mother. You're my daughter.
Or he'll see it and he'll feel the Force within her. Because that's what the Force. Listen,
Yeah.
Feel the force around you, within you,
Yeah.
all of that, right? So that's what I was saying in the last episode. Like I felt like Ben wasn't really in touch with the force because he would have known exactly where Vader was when he was chasing after him. He wouldn't have surprised him.
Vader was feeling him though.
Right. Because Vader,
he was sensing where he was.
Because Vader's in full throttle. You know what I'm saying? Ben is trying to recover, he's trying to regenerate the battery of the force within him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because again, he suppressed it for so long, working for this dude, getting underpaid, overworked, you know what I'm saying? Trying to be a regular dude to mix in. So now it's coming out because it's like, it always comes out, if you remember the first episode, the first or the second one, when Leia was falling, right, caught her, so he could just let her float down and not fall and die. So every time it's like an emotional, like, I'm gonna lose something, she's gonna die, I'm gonna die, or something, whatever. When it's like a dire straight type thing, it comes out.
Right.
When he had to rescue her, it's like, what? I'm Ben. What you need? You know what I'm saying?
What you need?
What you need, son? I got you. Yeah. So I think, man, this is great. This is the fourth one, right? Already.
This is that's what I said.
So we got two more
episodes left.
Dang, bro. I feel like we just started.
I saw in that article where they were saying the reason that they gave the green light to season 2.
Yeah.
This the first episode, well, the premiere of Obi Wan.
Yeah.
The highest viewed show on Disney Plus ever.
Yes. Yep.
Like,
yeah. Because there's diehard Star Wars fans, OGs like myself, yourself included, you know what I'm saying? You was in the 80s, I was in the 70s. Yeah, so yeah. There's diehard cast, like, and it's not only diehard fans, it's the diehard fans and their children, and now their children's children. Not the great grandkids.
Yeah, they've been introduced to it.
Right, so we watched it.
Yeah.
Then the kids watched, the Anakin story and all the rest of the, And now, remember Obi-Wan and this, let me show you kids who Obi-Wan is. Boom. Now we got Obi-Wan. Now the whole family's watching. Like 3 generations is watching at this point.
Yep.
So you think about that. If you're a real Star Wars fan, your whole family gonna be a Star Wars fan. Like if you're a Giants fan, your family's Giants fan. You know what I'm saying? Like you know how it is. Right. If you Marvel Avengers, your kids gonna probably be Marvel Avengers.
That's big facts.
They ain't gonna turn to DC unless you got somebody that wants to be a crack in the wood.
Yeah. And it's interesting how that happens because the Mandalorian kind of set all of this off. But as far as like for this new generation, the Mandalorian absolutely set all this off. And then I was having a conversation with one of our members from the Geek Squad, and we were talking about
shout out to the Geek Squad.
We were talking about how Disney underestimated, they put everything marketing wise behind Mando, and it ended up being Baby Yoda that ended up being a show stealer and all of that stuff. So, and during that, that lovability of that character opens it up to a whole different audience as well. So they are just capturing, and captivating the audience in every age group.
Oh, absolutely.
It's not just the guys watching Star Wars anymore. It used to be chicks like me, we were a dime a dozen because females didn't watch this stuff. But it's crossing into every age group. It's crossing gender lines. Like Star Wars is just the ish.
Well, taking it back to the first 3, the trilogy, it was always a cute, cuddly little thing that always like got all the people, like the Ewoks. Yeah. Right? Come on. Everybody love the Ewoks. And then we saw Yoda in Empire Strikes Back. You know what I'm saying? Some people's like, oh, I love Yoda. He's so wise. But the Ewoks, as soon as the Ewoks came, it was a wrap.
It was a wrap.
Everybody love the Ewoks.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Making them noises and little rugrats or little big raccoons running around.
Even R2D2.
Of course. That's from the first one.
So even the droid.
Loved R2D2. Love C-3PO too. Yeah. Definitely R2D2 is like that. So it was George Lucas always had that, that, yeah, we got the hero, and then we got this new cuddly dude over here. You know what I'm saying? And then we had Chewbacca. I miss Chewbacca, man.
Mm-hmm.
I miss Chewbacca and Han Solo and all of that, and the Millennium Falcon. But we getting some of that stuff. We getting little glimpses and little
here and there.
Yeah. But it's all good. Yeah, absolutely. So, all right, let's talk about it. What other shows are we watching? What other shows are we looking forward to? And everybody, if you just joined, thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. Again, shout yourself out. Type in the comments. We want to see what you like. What you think about Miss Marvel? What you think about Star Wars? Rated to scale 1 to 10. Let us know what you like. Type in the chat box. We'll talk back. We'll see where you're at. Don't bite. We family here. It's okay. We don't bite. All right. Good stuff. All right. So, other shows.
I know I'm waiting for, I think it's a fall show, East New York. I'm really curious about that. Really curious about that.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, from the Marvel standpoint, She-Hulk is coming, Thor: Love and Thunder is coming. So we waiting for those.
Yep.
Of course, we're watching P-Valley.
Yes, we are.
We're watching that. So we will be at the Pink this Friday.
Oh yeah. So as we guys, we now see Amy Veronica is fully recovered. She is no longer having a COVID brain attack. She's on point today, boy. I'll tell you, you know what I'm saying? But she's better. Thank God. I'm glad you're better.
Absolutely.
All right? Absolutely. I'm glad you're better and back on point. So, that, Thor, what other movies? There's something else.
Well,
The Shy's coming. The Shy's coming.
Yeah.
24.
Because we were talking about movies. We talked about Buzz Lightyear one day.
You talking about Buzz Lightyear?
That's coming. It comes out Thursday.
Did Jurassic Park already come out? No.
I don't think so. No, okay. I think that's a summer one. If it's not out, I think it's July.
Okay.
Early July.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we got that.
We got a lot coming. And we're going to talk about it. So if you want to talk about it, definitely come to Vacay-Jaytv. We're going to go live.
Tell us what y'all watching. We can't get it all.
Yeah, definitely type in the comment box. Let us know what you're watching or you plan on watching. It's all good.
Even like the little movies and stuff that's on Hulu. Like we watched that movie, The Outside Story.
Yeah.
That was decent. It was a nice movie.
It was good.
We kind of grab on Hulu.
It was good. The dude from Atlanta was in it.
Yep.
Yeah, it was good. You know what I'm saying? Okay, fam. Yeah, so I think that's it for the most part, right? You had a good time?
I did.
Yeah.
I always have a good time hanging out with my big brother.
Absolutely. Good hanging out with everybody here. If you're watching the replay, we appreciate you. Definitely comment below. Again, please subscribe to Amy Veronica's channel. Subscribe to Vacay-Jaytv. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do our best to bring you live entertainment. Of course, bringing these videos. We're looking forward to being at the Pink on Friday. Right? We going Friday. We're going to be in the Pink.
In the Pink.
And again, I posted on my community page of the channel. Your boy Lil Murder and Miss Mississippi gonna start their tour, the Dirty Dozen tour, starting Friday. So we're gonna see how that goes. All right, we looking forward to that. Get your tickets, right? Let us know if you got your ticket to the tour. Right? All of that. All right, family. We appreciate you all. Again, stay tuned. Absolutely. Once again, can't forget about the work. Check out Amy Veronica's album. What's it called? You said.
Journey Through My Journal. It is streaming everywhere. Wherever you stream your music, whatever platform you use, it is there. Check it out. Let me know. Let us know what you think.
Fire.
Do you love it? Do you hate it? Did it bless you? Did it help you? Share your stories with us.
That's right. All right. That's what's up. Be blessed, y'all. All right. Hey, we appreciate you watching. Definitely. If you like this, hit that like button for me. Do me a favor, smash that like button. Definitely share. We had a good time here. We're going to continue to bring this to you. And we appreciate you. We appreciate you all. All right. So until next time, salute.